Windsor, Ontario neighborhoods you need to know about. All right, so this is for people looking to move to Windsor. If I was moving to Windsor right now, these are areas I would want to know about. And I'm gonna try and get specific with it, okay? Because obviously LaSalle, you know by now in my other videos, LaSalle's a great place to live. But there's a specific section of LaSalle I really like, and surprisingly affordable homes are in that section. For LaSalle, affordable for LaSalle. Also, there's another area on this list that I think is going to skyrocket in value in the next few years. All that's on the way. My name's Ryan. I'm a real estate agent in southwestern Ontario. I serve London, I serve Windsor. These are my two areas that I know extremely well. If you're looking to purchase a home in the Windsor area, you're looking to move down here, and you need some help relocating, this is what I do. Like 24/7 is I help people relocate. All right, so that's my phone number right there on the screen. You can reach out. Let's get into the video. All right, let's actually start off with a section that I call the triangle. Okay, so LaSalle is this right here on your map. This is one of Canada's safest places to live, according to some research that's been done on crime statistics. This little section right here, you see this triangle right underneath the 401. I really like this section of LaSalle. This might be a good option for you if you're moving to the area. So here's the thing. In LaSalle, it can sometimes feel like it's impossible to get a decent house under like $800,000 or $850,000. However, in this area, there are some homes like this that sell around the $650,000 mark, which is a good deal for LaSalle. For, 4 bedrooms, 2 or more bathrooms, full brick or mostly brick, an attached garage. Homes like this that sell around that price range, really good deal for LaSalle because you're also getting into like one of the best school districts in our entire area, and it's perfectly located. Like the 401 is right here. Like, what a great spot to be. Also, the EC Row, that is the expressway that shoots you across Windsor, is right here. That's 2 minutes away. And then this road actually leads into the bridge that goes to Detroit. Like, everything is close by. Highways are close by, schools are close by, and also the shopping center, you got the outlet mall is right there by you. So like Banana Republic and Roots and the Gap and Aldo and all these big brands have discounted prices at their outlet store, which is right there. This is a great spot to be. Now, the homes that I showed you are going to be from the 90s, maybe the 80s, most of them that I showed you. But if you do want newer, there are some of those as well. So this right here would be an example. They're a bit more expensive though. They're very, very new, very, very modern, but of course a bit more expensive. These sell around the $775,000 mark. I mentioned schools earlier, if you're interested. It's Legacy Oak Public School that serves this area. It's above average. And then the high school would be Sandwich Secondary, which is a really good high school in our area. For those of you who don't want rear neighbors and want to be away from people, there's a spot I'm going to tell you about later in this video that's perfect for you. We'll also look at luxury, but first, let's look at a place that I think is going to rise in value a lot over the next few years. All right, so the Tecumseh Tail is next. That's what I call it. Anyway, it's this is Tecumseh right here, and then this little section coming down here is what I call the Tecumseh Tail. This is the spot I think is going to rise in value a lot over the next few years. I'll tell you why, okay? Right here is the new battery plant that's going to employ over 3,000 people. Right here is where in 2027 they're going to start building the new mega hospital for our area. That's going to employ a ton of people. Right here is the EC Row Expressway. So this is your main thoroughfare to get through the city. It's nice and close. And then right here is one of the main roads that leads to the 401. This spot is like perfectly located for future growth. And you gotta think, with a hospital going in right there, not only will people want to live near where they work for the battery plant and the hospital, but also some people just want to be physically close to the hospital. So this is County Road 42 right down here. They're already widening this road right now in preparation for all the development that's going to be going on in the future. Because if you're going to put the hospital right there, there's going to be other developments going on all around there. which again should lead to more people wanting to live there and the values rising. And of course, it's Tecumseh. Tecumseh is a great spot to live right now as it is. It's only going to get better. I think I'll leave it there. I've already talked about the schools and all the other aspects of living in Tecumseh and specifically this area in the last like 2 videos I made. I don't want to blab on too much over the same thing. So you can go watch those. And in the meantime, if you're somebody that wants no rear neighbors or a big yard, I got you next. By the way, my name is Ryan. I'm a real estate agent in southwestern Ontario. Windsor is like one of the main areas that I serve. I help people relocate here constantly, okay? So feel free to shoot me a text or give me a call if you want to move down to this area. All right, let's head out to Kingsville, specifically an area called Linden Beach. So this is Kingsville. So if that's Windsor, you're way over here. It's about a 45-minute drive if the traffic is heavy to get from Kingsville to Windsor. That will scare some people away. But if you're not somebody that needs to be super close to the bigger city, Kingsville's a fantastic, it's my favorite spot in the county, if I'm honest with you. It's right on the shores of Lake Erie. It's a beautiful town. There's no bad areas. It's quiet, it's quaint. There's good restaurants. There's good breweries nearby. And of course, you're like 15 minutes from Leamington, which has your Walmart and the best beach in our entire county. But anyway, in Kingsville, this spot right here on Google Maps, see how it says Linden Beach? I really like these streets. So you're gonna see like Cottage Grove and Lawndale and Ryde. These streets right in this area are really cool for a few reasons. For the time being, your backyard is a cornfield. Now, obviously I can't promise that that guy will never sell his land and then they'll build houses, but so for right now, a lot of the homes in this area, depending on which side of the street you're backing on, like this is your backyard. Pretty cool. Also, down here, Lake Erie, right there. In fact, at the end of this street, there's like a little, it's not like, I'll call it a park. It's not really a big park. It's just like a really small spot that's designated for you to walk up to the water. You can launch a kayak from there or a canoe. Or just hang out at a picnic bench and eat lunch while you look at the water. But I mean, even 5 minutes away is Kingsville's main park, this one right here, and it's right on the shores of Lake Erie as well. Easy access to the water in this area. And like I said, if you're worried about like not being close to amenities, Leamington is a bigger city. It's 15 minutes away. So they've got your Home Depot, they've got your Walmart, there is like a Home Hardware in town and stuff like that, but like the main big box stuff, except for Costco, unfortunately, is going to be in Leamington. There are some older homes, but most of this area I'm telling you about, the Linden Beach, 25 years old, raised ranches, like this guy, for example. This one sold for under $700,000 recently. It was bigger than it looks, and it was really nice inside. Again, what keeps Kingsville small and keeps it quaint is that people move here from Toronto, but they don't want Kingsville, because they want to be near the big city. They're afraid of the small town. But if you're not that type of person, this is a fantastic spot to live. All right, let's talk luxury. And for that, we're gonna go back to LaSalle. So again, one of the best places in Essex County is LaSalle. This is like the prime spot that most people wanna live. It's known to have the best homes, the safest neighborhoods, just the nicest area. I do think Lakeshore gives it a run for its money. I do think there are parts of Tecumseh that give it a run for its money, but LaSalle is typically the first thing that comes to mind when people think, where do I get a luxury home? One of the premium spots in LaSalle is right along Seven Lakes Golf Course. This is a wonderful course in LaSalle. It's not the most prestigious in our county, but it's a pretty great golf course. They've got like the main 18-hole course, then they have what they call the old course, which is the original 9, which dates back, I don't know how long. So if you scroll into this area where the golf course is, you'll see a few streets all around the golf course. The main one entering the area is Seven Lakes Drive, named after the golf course, but all these kind of wrap around where the golf course is. These are big, beautiful luxury homes. On the affordable side of things, you can get something like this for $1.5 million. And then you have really, really expensive stuff like this, which sells around $3 million. That did back directly onto the golf course, and it was over 4,000 square feet. Now, if you still actually do want luxury, but you don't have that much money, you're not crazy rich, there is a spot nearby. There's a street called LaSalle Woods, which I really like. It's the same type of home. They're just usually a little bit smaller, but still double what an average home is. So right here on your map, if you scroll in, so LaSalle Woods, Silver Maple, even this part of Disputed right here as well, all these have great homes. Like this one right here, this sold around the $1.3 million mark, and then this one here was around the $1.6 million mark. So yeah, that's where I would be looking if I was in the luxury market right now, and you didn't quite have the $3 million it takes to be backing onto Seven Lakes. Okay, last but not least, let's talk Lakeshore. So again, this is the Windsor area. LaSalle was down here. If you scroll out to the east, you go Windsor and then Tecumseh, and then you have all this is technically Lakeshore. Part of Lakeshore is Belle River. That's a nice town. It's not what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about this little area right here. Over the past like 15 years, they've been building homes in this section, and this is like suburbia to the core. Like you need a car to go to the grocery store, Walmart, Costco, everything. But if that doesn't bother you, these are really nice homes in very safe areas for a little less money than it would cost you in LaSalle. Between Renaud Line and Rourke Line right here, you're gonna find streets like Crosswinds, Legacy Lane, Deer Run Trail. I like these streets. They have homes like this, okay? So this sold around the $850,000 mark. And this one here, this is one of the oldest in the area, I would say, and it sold for under $750,000. If you wanna go bigger, this one right here, this sold for $1.1 million. It's a brand new home. Like I said though, you will need a car to go anywhere, because it's gonna be 15, 20-minute drive into Windsor. You are on the expressway, so it is quick, but at rush hour, it gets backed up and it's a bit slower, okay? But it is a fantastic place to live. A lot of people I work with choose to live in Lakeshore. That's your list for today. Obviously, it's not everywhere. There's other areas, so you can binge watch some other videos that I've got, and it's gonna tell you all about the good, all about the bad in the Windsor area. If you're looking to move to this region and you need some help, this is what I do for a living. I help people relocate and buy houses in the Windsor area and sell houses in the Windsor area. That's my phone number right there. Feel free to shoot me a text or give me a call.